So today we're going to be looking at a mock draft, and we're not going to be looking at the normal mock draft. We're going to be looking at a mock draft from quite a while ago, a mock draft from November, and you can see it right here. Why Isaiah Collier is the new #1 prospect. That is how crazy this is. Before we get on, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all the support in the channel recently. It has been crazy. We're at 5,000 subscribers in basically a month, which is beyond what I could even have imagined. But yeah, thank you so much for all the support recently. But we're going to take a look at this mock draft, which had from November, which has Isaiah Collier #1. We want to see how much things have changed in the last 6 months. 30th of November, so it was the end of December. So yeah, it's been 6 months. 6 months and like 2 days. So 6 months ago, this is what the mock draft looked like. At #1 was Isaiah Collier to the San Antonio Spurs, based on ESPN projections. And by the way, this was while Detroit were on that historic losing streak, and they still didn't predict Detroit getting the #1 pick. Isaiah Collier going #1. Isaiah Collier may not be a lottery pick right now. Alex Sarr #2. There is actually a good chance he goes #2. Zachary Risache at #3. Risache's probably going to go top 2, but it's unlikely he could well fall to 3. Jacoby Walter at 4. So you've got 1 and 4 being guys that might end up outside the lottery. That is crazy. 6 months ago, the 1st and the 4th projected player are 2 guys that might go outside the lottery. Charlotte Hornets taking Ron Holland at 5. I mean, they have the 6th pick, and they could well take Ron Holland at 6, to be honest. Chicago Bulls. Oh, Donovan Clingan was 6 even then. I really thought he was a tournament riser. Like, I know he was like hovering around the top 10. I didn't think he was that high. I thought he was more like in the like 12 to 15 range, and then he was a tournament riser. So no, he's always been there at the start of the year. Memphis Grizzlies take Buzelis at 7. Again, could well end up there. The Jazz take Topic at 8. Yeah, could end up there as well. Stephon Castle at 9. To OKC via Houston. Obviously, that pick is 12, but okay. So other than Jacoby Walter and what's his name? Not Ron Holland, Isaiah Collier. It's not that bad as far as like compared to now. Because Stephon Castle going 9 could happen. Like, Stephon Castle could talk his way to 9 if San Antonio don't take him. Spurs via Toronto. Justin Edwards. Is he even in the draft right now? Is Justin Edwards, did he even stay in the draft? Is he still in it? I know he declared for the draft, but is he even on the current mock draft? Like, I genuinely was like, I'm not 100% sure. Okay, 29. I just missed that one. So Justin Edwards at 10. Filipowski at 11. Remember when he was considered like one of the best centers in this draft? He did not have the greatest end to that year at Duke. He really did not. DJ Burns cost him 10 draft picks. Cody Williams at 12. He might actually go there. Who? Izan Almansa. Who? Tyrese Proctor going 14. Yeah, no. DJ Wagner. Oh, what happened to him? Wait, did he go for this draft? He was meant to be that guy. Like, he was meant to be like that guy at high school. He plans to hit the transfer portal. Yeah, like, he genuinely was like, he was at the top of these draft boards as a high school player. Salone at 16, not crazy. Clintman could be very good, to be fair. Him at 17. You got Ryan Dunn at 18. Again, Ryan Dunn's a player that I like. He's just a freak athlete. The problem is he is the worst shooter I've ever seen. Like, he was shooting 25% in drills. Who? For the Portland Trail Blazers at 19. Rob Dillingham at 20. Jared McCain at 21. Is Reed Shepherd not on the... Did they have Reed Shepherd not to be drafted? That's crazy if they do. I'm like Dillingham at 20. Like McCain I know is obviously a little bit better, but it wouldn't be that crazy to see McCain fall to 21 in the actual draft. Khalil Ware 22. Fine. He could well go there. Titus Smith. Reed Shepherd at 25. That's crazy. You know what? In a normal draft, Reed Shepherd probably could well go 25. Not in this year's draft. This year's draft is not great at all. And like honestly, I'm just thinking about who some of the top picks are. Dalton Connect is obviously, they don't have him going anywhere. Who in the top picks in the modern mock drafts is not up there? Has not been seen so far, other than Dalton Connect. Salone's been there. Topic obviously there. Holland, Cody Williams have been there. Devin Carter has not been seen. Zach Edey has not been seen yet. But Reed Shepherd at 25. Juan Nunez. Ade Mara. I mean, he did not have a good college year. Baba Miller is he transferred? Has Baba Miller transferred? I know he's really struggled in the States. Like, obviously, since he came over, he has struggled. And he's obviously not in this year's draft. He's another one that... I think he was meant to have been drafted in 2023. Wasn't he? So, yeah, he joined the Florida Atlantic Owls. So, he withdrew from the draft. So, Ade Mara from Spain. He's huge, by the way. Like, he was meant to have been this, like, absolute superstar coming into UCLA, but like did not do much. Like he only averaged 3.5 points a game. Like he's 7'3", but he had a really disappointing college year. Yeah, it's in and around where he's gonna go. Okay, any crazy ones? Dylan Mitchell, he's another one that like when he came out of, I think he was another one that in the 2023 draft when he came out of high school was meant to have been one of the better players in the class, but just clearly wasn't. Tristan Da Silva at 36. Melvin Ajinka at 37. Dalton Connect at 40. I think Dalton Connect is probably like the biggest riser of all of these draft players in the draft. Caravan went back to UConn, I'm pretty sure. Then Terrence Shannon Jr. in and around where he's going to go. Zach Edey at 46. So one of Dalton Connect or Zach Edey are going to be probably the biggest risers. Because obviously Zach Edey could well go in the top 15. Zach Edey could go 9. I'm not going to be like, you could probably see Zach Edey going 9. But this is 1 year where he's gonna be a first round pick no matter what. But it depends. Like if Dalton Connect goes like 5, he's obviously going to be a plus 35 riser, which means he's go 11, which isn't going to happen. Anything? Obviously, Baylor Sherman is he's gonna go first round after the combine. He'll be a first round pick after the combine. Zachary Perrin from France, from Antibes. But yeah, that is the draft from 6 months ago. I think the craziest things were 6 months ago seeing Dalton Connect at 40. Seeing Ade Mara on the draft board. Seeing Reed Shepherd at 25. Rob Dillingham at 20. And then obviously 2 of the first 4 picks being Isaiah Collier and Jacoby Walter. That is kind of crazy. But it does show like over the course of 6 months how high or how low people's draft stock are able to go. Like that's something that you honestly would never expect. But again, the fact that they had a first round pick being a guy who wasn't even in the rotation for UCLA is kind of crazy. But yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. That is pretty much it. That is the video. Again, really appreciate all the support recently, and thanks to we just lost a subscriber. Maybe you guys, whoever's watching that, can make that 1 subscriber we just lost up. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.